Oh, hello everyone, and welcome back. We are here today to continue where we left off last time, looking at those must-get Frostval items. So let us begin by joining cryowar. Here you've got a merge shop and some boss shops that we're going to have a little look at. Apparently there's some Nilgath gear in here, so make of that what you will. As you can see, there's not too many AC tagged items in this particular merge shop, but don't worry, as we go through the video there'll be plenty of boss shops that have got those AC tagged, as well as some shop items too, as we start to close in on those newer events. Anyway, if you haven't seen any of the previous two videos, we've done a part 1 to this particular one, and I've also had a look at some of the must-get Frostval classes as well, so do go check those out on the channel if you have a moment. As you can see, we are up at the boss now. You have got yet another Karok incarnation, and that's one of the particular house items he drops. It is a statue. I quite like that one, as well as the rest of the list that you saw. Next up, join Darkwinter. I'm not a particular fan of the two merge shops here, however, the sparkle capes in both the shops I do think look really cool. Sadly, they are members, but they do have that AC tag with them, so it may be worth some of you going out and getting them. In particular, the one in the good merge, which is the Frost Sparkle Cape. I just think it looks really cool and will probably work with many sets. If you advance through the map up to Frostfang, you will see that he will drop you some Hollowborn Santa hats, both AC tagged, and this is the kind of thing you can expect to get, so they are definitely worth going along and grabbing if you're into your Hollowborn gear. Join Frostspectre, you have got the Bibliospectre boss. He is the mob you just saw popped up on screen, and these are the items you can expect to get. The Frostval wand is what I'm showing you, which is AC tagged. There is also an ultra version which will drop you the Myers winter gear armor. However, now it's time to move on to join Coldwindvalley. So first up, we've got this kind of Arctic wolf boss guy. Long story short, he drops you loads of house items. If you're looking for a wintry and festive look, I'd definitely check him out, and at least then you can get a Christmas bush. You can also find Jauna at Coldwindvalley, and as you can see, there's loads of Ragnarok gear, and believe it or not, a sword in the stone. Granted, it's a big block of ice, but hey, look, it still looks really cool. Then you have Jingles, which gives you the Xmas cutie armor. The silver version I'm showing you on screen is AC tagged, so do make sure you go along and grab that one. Next up, we join Icedungeon. Many of you will be more than familiar with this map. The Ice Merge is actually a really cool shop to go and get some of the individual bits of gear which you may have glanced over in the past. In particular, the helms and the weapons I do quite like. Sadly, they haven't AC tagged any of them, but this is still the sort of gear that I feel is worth going on and grabbing, especially for some of the animated bits. If for some reason you've come to Icedungeon and never had a look at the Frost Spirit Reaver questline, definitely worth doing, because it is, of course, a class you're able to go along and farm for. The Shade of Kainos drops one of my favourite helms in the game, the Go Cool Morph. I don't know why, I just think that looks absolutely awesome, so maybe something to put in your checklist. Next up, join Cryostorm for the Quibble seasonal shop that comes back here each year. Sadly, it's one of those kind of shops that does require some AC spending, although there are some free bits in there for member players only. It's one of those that's just worth showing you in case you've never really noticed it, and then you never know, there may just be one particular item you end up thinking, oh yeah, that looks alright, might as well buy that. I personally won't be, but like I say, everyone's got a different opinion. Now we have one final map to join along to, and that is Gifthulu. As you can see, we have got two different gift boxes here, and yes, there is a lot of AC items. So looking at the blue box first, as you can see, you've got a long list to go through. Definitely worth grinding out for. It does include these three armors, the Ice Blessing in the middle, the Rogue on the right, and the Commander on the left. Then you have an even longer list for the red box, which is Gifthulu. As you can see, you get the festive hammer. You can also get a festive yoga gear, and then you have got the festive gift bearer on the far right hand side. So folks, thank you all very much for watching. Please do leave the video a like, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you all again for another one incredibly soon. Until then, have a lovely day.